So I thought I'd go for a little endurance stint on the one wheel. I had to take the van back to get another thing tweaked because the guys at MOT failed me because of a light alignment, and then I had a brake caliper seize, so I needed to get that fixed so that I can fucking rebook in another MOT, because in Northern Ireland we have the strictest MOT rules. So I phoned the neck up and Martin Motors, and they were like, they'll bring it down now and we'll get it sorted for you. So I've dropped it with them. I was just gonna work, but to be honest with you, he was like, it could be like 2 o'clock, and it was like 10:30. I didn't really feel like sitting around in Starbucks for that long. So I was like, I'm not gonna sit in Starbucks to do that, so I thought to myself, I've got the one wheel with me so I can get to and from rather than walking. So I thought I'll just one wheel to the train station, to the bus stop, and just get a bus home. And then I was like, well, what charge is on the one wheel? And it said 92%. Googled the range on the one wheel XR, which is 18 miles. As you go faster, sometimes you roll over the speed that the motor can control. So the motor can only control a certain pace, otherwise the nose, hits. So you've got to be really careful on the engagement, because when it rolls over that speed, if you are to push down, then the motor is not engaged and the nose hits the ground. And you fucking, I think maybe once or twice over 20 kilometers an hour. It's leery whenever you do that. So I don't really like to go too quick on it. I've come off it a few times and it's fucking hits the ground pretty hard. Only issue is I left my keys for my studio in the van. I can't go to the studio and work, so I'm just gonna have to work from the house. There's a bit of editing to do around these jobs. But that was pretty good though. It took 45 minutes and I'm down to 52% battery. I do actually have to go back and get the van though in a couple of hours. But I thought I'm gonna be more productive sitting here working than I will be sitting at some noisy Starbucks. 2.5 hours. Hopefully he phones me, says the van's ready, and then I'm gonna cycle back fucking so fast. My gravel bike has a flat tire. I might pump the gravel bike tire up first and see how long it lasts. They're tubeless tires, but I didn't, the last time I fixed it, put the tubeless sealant in it, didn't really work, so I put a tube in the back of it. It was fine for a while, and I must have got another puncture cycling back, so see how slow it is. If it's still hard later on, we'll ride that, otherwise we'll have to just pick another bike and go for that. Let's go check this bike and hopefully it's good. Yeah. I used to regularly do 60k on the road bike. Never a bother. And I used to laugh at people who would get fucked. I cycled all the time. I was not ridden this bike in months. I feel like I would genuinely struggle to do 30, 40k right now. I think I could do it, which wouldn't be pretty. Hacking hard. Oh my god, I forgot all the stuff was in here. I have not unpacked it. Right, good to go. New brake caliper on it. Let's get out of here. But the good news was, it didn't damage the disc or pads. So the guy was like, but that's because I went to the other mechanic in Lisburn where we were, and I was like, what do I do? Can I drive on it? And the mechanic was legit his advice. Just don't use the brakes. Okay, try to gear down as much as you can. We did it. Well, we saved the pads and the disc. My mind is fucked. Brain's melted. And this is the thing, you get to these points where your head is just out, gone. Doesn't matter what I do, I can't. So I am gonna go for a quick surf to clear my head. I'll finish what I need to do and upload it tonight. And I'm gonna shoot at fucking 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning. Why do I do these things? Why do I organize this? Hey, Dill, can we do that shoot at 6? Yeah, all right. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Joe doesn't appreciate that. Dill, me, now. I do not appreciate the shoots that I organize for my fucking self. I'm just, I'm trying to help people. Yeah, I'll do that shoot. Yeah, I'll squeeze that edit in for you. You're just gonna have to, play ball with me, yeah? I've realized that is all, that is all the wax that I have. This tiny little bit. Guess I'll put it in some safety zones. God, we're already out of it. Go for a loose layer. Loose layer. I'm not expecting anything big, so I'm just take the big longboard out. 9 foot. I haven't been in the water in a couple of weeks, so.
5, and not that stoked on a 6 o'clock shoot. And then the next one is a food shoot. 2 chaps. Yeah, 2 completely different shoots today. A chunk in the middle for editing. Oh my god.
I mean, I filmed none of that. Straight in, I was recording interviews, people working out, and people hate being filmed when they're working out. It's hilarious. And then the guys are like, "Ah, fuck, we sent you to the wrong gym today." I was like, well, I'm halfway through this. It's only, at this time in the morning, it was like 7 a.m, like 5 to 7. I was like, I can make it over there in about 10 minutes. So I did. And then I was up here in their, it's Tribe gym, by the way. I was up in their Boucher Road thing there for an hour, doing some testimonials and bits and pieces there. But again, chaos was. So I filmed none of it. Now I need to go find somewhere to work. Just for reference, this is the official this is the official hieroglyphic sheet. Just there you go, Dill. That's the sheet. That's what we're working from today. Sorry, don't worry. You got the photo? Yeah, I'll just crack on and then will I? Finished that shoot up earlier. I had to go around and see my mum. It was her birthday the other day. I had to take her around a gift. I was away last week during that, so I did that. And now, tell you what I don't need to be doing, is going to a cricket club committee meeting. I nearly messaged the group. One of the guys had already messaged him, being like, I can't go today because he's got to go to a funeral. You know, solid excuse. But I nearly messaged the group and said, I'm not gonna make it tonight because I can't be bothered. Like I just don't want to go. Honest to God, this clubhouse is like, it's like stepping foot back in time. Anything new about it's the door. Jesus Christ. It's pitch black. 5:15, heading to Ben's house, and then we are going to Belfast International. Thank you very much. So I am in Edinburgh today with Ben. Effectively, I'm filming a vlog of him, some photos, a little bit of short form content. Sees it like some sort of coaching event. It's quite a cool concept, that. Well, no, your war room thing.
Alright.
This is Matt, by the way.
I do a weekly
vlog. Well, so far I'm 2 weeks behind. Eating soup with wooden spoons, probably the most horrible thing I've ever had to do. Because not only is there not enough scoop in it, scoop that soup, but there's a run in the lips over the wood. That sounds disgusting. The wooden spoon. Anyway, that's Matt. Basically, we're here for a thing called War Rooms by Matt's Business Optimized Coach, where he coaches other coaches to coach people. A lot of coaching going on. He basically hosts these war room things where they sit down and talk about the business side of what they're doing, share financials, I guess share business plans, share tactics. All works for one person. It's a very shared knowledge, shared love, shared success, shared failures as well. So we filmed the morning session. I've edited 2 reels, designed thumbnails for them, sent them to Ben, taken photographs, edited those, sent them to Ben, and also sent him a carousel design banner.
So, yeah, a lot of content in only a couple of hours. My wife's gonna kill me because I opted to order soup. She's always trying to get me to eat soup, and I'm like, fuck soup. And then I went in, I was like, I'll have a soup, please.
I ain't at war with myself, I just caught a truce. I pray to God to keep the peace, I still let it loose. Pasadena, California, thought you knew. Right at the top of Los Robles, what it do? Station wagon, turn the caddy tire, spin off.
We got a bit early, we can go somewhere next door. I made some fucking nuts for you.
Very much like I am just sitting getting it done.
That's the Scottish duck. That's how they do it.
Be honest, you're going to use them in the bedroom. So you know
I
you
said
are.
that already. She said, well, it would involve the bedroom having any action in the bedroom.
The game now is to try and match the output of food. So you need to finish a dish every time they bring something over.
To provision. We're hot as fuck, be warned. Yeah. Excellent. I thought you were referring to it as a guy's dad's garden.
Oh my god, they are hot. Wow.
They are so hot, temperature-wise.
Plane leaves at 25 past 8. 25 to 8.
Oh, Lord, it's about time. Get that bread.
25 to 8.
I caught troops.
We left this time. Through security at the stressful fast track closes early. We ducked under all the ropes. Didn't get told off. We're ducking under all the ropes. Even the guy told us duck under all the fucking ropes.
He called us off and like I really like it.
Yeah.
Grow up. Like,
He's like, that's unacceptable. And I was like, sorry, sir.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome love, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love.
Right, we're I don't know what, 4 weeks into this at this point. What's the problem I found with this is allocating the time to edit a weekly vlog, which seems simple, but I have stumbled. I missed the upload deadline for week 2. Immediately after being like, I can do this. It's only a weekly vlog. And then because I was behind on week 2, I couldn't do week 3. And then here we are in week 4. What I found is obviously I'm prioritizing my client work over my own work. So, and that's a given. That has to happen. I have to be able to do that first. But the problem is, because I work for myself, because I work to weird schedules and timelines, I'm not really strict with my work hours. So what I mean by that is, I might want to go play golf on a Tuesday at 2 o'clock. Or I might want to go for a morning surf or cycle or something like that. Or go to the gym. My life and work hours sort of amalgamate and seep into each other, which has its benefits in that I can do things that I want to do at times when other people can't. And that's the freedom that I wanted from working for myself. The downside to that is it does it the other way as well. So work eats into evenings, work eats into weekends. It sort of filters into any time of the day so that, yeah, I mean, today's a Sunday. I have had 3 messages from clients today asking about work. Like one of them was like 9 a.m. Someone was on holiday and messaged me, hey, just want to find an update on this thing we shot 3 days ago. Part of me's like, it's a Sunday. But the other thing is I don't set those boundaries myself. So I can't expect people to adhere to those boundaries if I don't set those boundaries. But then I also ask, do I want those boundaries? The lack of them is also what allows me the freedom to do my own thing. I think one of my main problems is I don't allocate enough space around editing time, so editing becomes crammed into stuff, and I try to book extra shoots in for people to help them. I just need to be a little bit stricter with saying no. Just be like, I actually can't do that for 3 weeks. Rather than I'll try squeeze you in this week, because it just ends up me screwing myself over. And for this, it's like, I don't want to edit my own vlog and put it out if I haven't finish the job that I was doing for that person. And then I'm like, but it's only been 2 days since we did that shoot, and I've had other work on. Filming and taking photos is a hobby of mine, as well as my way to market myself and to learn skills and to practice stuff. So I should be doing it all the time without worrying about it. But I get to this point where I worry, I haven't done that thing for that client. I don't want to be seen to edit my own vlog and put that out before I've done the client work on it. But at the same time, it's like, I do this in my own spare time. I mean, I vlog as I go and I document stuff, but I edit these things at night and on the weekends. And there's still this little part of me that feels guilty for doing that before I finish a client job, even if the client job is done and delivered. The problem with social media and being online is that I've had people in the past message to say, hey, I saw you were doing such and such. Any update on that project you're working with? And it's not like they've been waiting for the project for fucking 6 weeks. Like, I've had people message me because I've been, playing a round of golf, like on a Sunday, and had people message go, hey, hope you had a good round of golf day. Looked like a great day for it. Class to see it. And then next line, any update on that project we're working on? And I'm like, that's those barriers, those lines that it's like, they're grayed, and that gray line makes prioritizing things very difficult. And I default to always prioritizing the client work over shooting my own stuff, which is also why I'm a lot quieter on social media in the last few years, because I actually, in sharing everything, what I do. Anyway, that's week 4. I just came down to watch the sunset, so I'm actually gonna go and do that, and I'll catch you in the next week. All right.
Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen, all the colors, summer love. Memories washed in every shade of green and all the colors.